Hello everyone, welcome back to Rame's English. Today we'll practice grammar and the topic is auxiliary verbs. Verb is a very vast area in English grammar. Auxiliary verb is just a part. Today we will learn what are called auxiliary verbs and their types. At first, let us know about auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are the helping verbs. They are also called functional words that we use in the sentences. Sometimes they work as the main verbs if main verbs are absent in the sentences. They are used before the main verbs to help the main verbs express full meaning. So, auxiliary verbs are the helping verbs which help the main verb in the sentences to express a complete meaning. And they are always placed before the main verb. Now let us know the types of auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are of two types: principal auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliary verbs. Today we will practice only principal auxiliary verbs. In my next video, I will discuss modal auxiliary verbs. So stay with me. Now let's know about principal auxiliary verbs. Principal auxiliary verbs are of three types: be, do, and have. That means be verb, do verb, and have verb. At first, let us know about be verbs. Be verbs are used for continuous tenses. They are am, is, are. Am, is, are used for present tense. We use am with I. You know persons or pronouns. So we use am with I am. Is used with any third person, that is, a name will be used, then he, she, it. Is used with we, you, or they. Then was, where. These are used as past tense. Was is used with I, any third person's name, he, she, it. Where is used with we, you, they. Shall be and will be. These are used as future tense. That means that is going to happen. Shall be is used with I, we, you, any person's name, he, she, they, it. That means shall be and will be are used with any type of persons or any type of pronouns. Now, let me give you some examples of be verbs. At first, let us know the structure. At first, subject comes. That means the person or the thing that is working in the sentence. Then comes the auxiliary verbs, am, is, are, which are used for present tense. Then comes MV and ing. Here, MV means main verb. You will use ing with the main verb. And at last, there is object or the left part of the sentence. For example, I am going to school. Here, I is the subject. Am, going, these are the verbs. Going is the main verb. And we are getting ing with go. And before that, am is given and am is the auxiliary verb. And this am is helping going to make complete meaning. Lee, he, she, or it is not doing well. I have used the same sentence to show different kinds of pronouns or subject. So the sentence can be, Lee is not doing well. He is not doing well. She is not doing well. It is not doing well. It is basically used for animals. If you have any pet, you can talk about that animal using it. So here, is the auxiliary verb. And this is helping doing. Doing is the main verb plus ing. In the same way, we, you, they are coming soon. So here is the auxiliary verb, and this is helping the main verb that is coming. Here, main verb plus ing we are getting. So the sentence becomes, we are coming soon, or you are coming soon, they are coming soon. Now let me show you a different structure. We, you, they are active. In this sentence, there is no main verb given. I told earlier that if you find that main verb is absent from the sentence, then auxiliary verb works as the main verb. So, we are active, you are active, or they are active. So here, are is working as the main verb, not the auxiliary verb. Now, in the case of was and were, let us see the structure. At first, subject will come in the same way. There will be was or were, which are used as past tense. Then main verb, ing form, and at last object. Now examples. I, Robert, that is in third person's name. He, she, it was sleeping in the afternoon. So the sentence can become, I was sleeping in the afternoon, or Robert was sleeping in the afternoon. He was sleeping in the afternoon. She was sleeping in the afternoon. It was sleeping in the afternoon. So with all the subjects, we are using was, then we are using main verb plus ing form. So was is the auxiliary verb because it is helping the main verb to express a complete meaning. We, you, or they were watching a movie. So the sentence will become, we were watching a movie, you were watching a movie, or they were watching a movie. So here, watching, watch is the main verb, and we are using ing with the main verb. And where is the auxiliary verb because it is helping the main verb to express proper meaning. Now, different structure. He was my classmate. In this sentence, there is no extra main verb given. That's why was, this auxiliary verb, is working as the main verb in this sentence. Now, in the case of shall be and will be, the structure will be at first subject, then shall be or will be, then main verb plus ing and object. This is used for future tense. For example, I, we, you, any third person's name like Ruby, he, she, they, it, will be eating fish and rice for healthy diet. So we can use any type of subject or any type of pronoun with will be or shall be. So the sentence can become, I will be eating fish and rice for healthy diet, or we will be eating fish and rice for healthy diet. In the same way, it will be continued. In the same way, I, we, you, or the third person, for example, Ruby, he, she, they, then shall be inviting the director in this program. So with shall be also, we are using any kind of subject or pronoun. Now let me show you a different structure. Here, we are not using any ing as continuous tense. They will be here on time. So in this sentence, we are also using will be for future tense without using any ing form. Now, do verbs. Do verbs are basically used for simple tenses like do, does, did. Do and does are used for present tense. With do, we use I, we, you, or they. And with does, we use any third person. Any person's name can be used, or he, she, it. Did is used for past tense. And with did, we use I, we, you, they, any third person's name, he, she, it. So with did, we can use any kind of subject or any kind of pronoun or any kind of person. Do is also used for future forms. I'll show you in the example later on. Now, let us have some examples of do verbs. At first, let us see the structure in the case of do, does, did. In the beginning, there will be subject, then do, does, or did, based on the structure of the sentence. If it is present, we will use do, does. If it is past, we will use did. Then comes main verb and the object. Like in I, we, you, they do not like coffee. So here do not, that means it is written in the present tense. Like, here like is the main verb in this sentence. And this is a negative sentence because you can see not is given. So the sentence will become I do not like coffee, or we do not like coffee, you do not like coffee, or they do not like coffee. So this do is working as the auxiliary verb, which is helping the main verb like. Sally, he, she, or it does like outing. Here, like is the main verb again, and does is used because all the subjects are in third person singular form. So with third person singular form, we use s or es with the verb. So here, does is working as the auxiliary verb, and does is helping like to express the full meaning. And does is used as extra verb here, and it is used to emphasize on the main verb. He will do this work himself. So here, do, this auxiliary is used for future action, which is indicated by will. If we make an interrogative sentence, in that case, auxiliary verb always comes in the beginning of the sentence. Like, did he do it? So here, did is the auxiliary verb, which is helping the main verb do. In this sentence, do is working as the main verb, and did is the past auxiliary verb. And as it is an interrogative sentence, the auxiliary verb is coming in the beginning. Now let us know about have verbs. Have verbs are used for perfect tenses. Here, have, has. These are used for present perfect tense. Have is used with I, we, you, they. Has is used with name, any third person's name, he, she, or it. And had. Had is used for past perfect tense. We use had with I, we, you, any person's name, he, she, they, it. That means with any kind of subject or any kind of pronoun or person, we can use had. Have is also used as future forms. And we can use I, we, you, they with have. Now let's have some examples of have verbs. At first, let us know the structure. In the beginning, subject will come, then have, has, or had will come. Have or has for present tense and had for past tense. Then main verbs, past participle form, and object. As this is perfect tense, that's why after have, has, or had, we have to write the past participle form of the main verb. Now let's have some examples. I have done my job. So done. Do is the main verb and done is the past participle of do. Why we are using past participle? Because there is have. Have is working as the auxiliary verb here. So have is helping done to express complete meaning in the sentence. Mike, he, she, or it has gone missing. So here, gone. Gone is the past participle of main verb go. So has is working as the auxiliary verb here because has is helping gone. So the sentence can be Mike has gone missing, he has gone missing, she has gone missing, it has gone missing. And both the sentences are used for present tense. Now, I, we, you, Rose, that means any third person's name, he, she, they had never been to London. So here had is working as the auxiliary verb and been is the past participle of be. So had is helping been to express proper meaning in this sentence. So the sentence can become, I had never been to London, or we had never been to London, or you had never been to London, Rose had never been to London, he had never been to London, she had never been to London, or they had never been to London. So with had, you can use any kind of pronoun or subject. Now let me show you a different structure. As I told, that have can also be used for future form. They will have come by the evening. It is not done yet. It will happen in the future. So we will write have as the future indicator. And we can easily understand that it is future because there is will given. So everyone, I hope you got clear idea about the principal auxiliary verbs. Now it's your turn to try yourself. There are 6 sentences given. Try to put the auxiliary verb in the gaps. Write your answer in the comment section. I'll give my feedback there. See you in my next video with model auxiliary verb. Till then, bye-bye everyone. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.